We are live. Let me get you a dry towel. You say what? This is YouTube, okay? All right, welcome, welcome. Come on in. We are finishing my client's STS treatment. Let's keep that covered. We are finishing her STS treatment here this evening. I keep throwing away caps. But for what? So as we are finishing her, this is the Design Essentials STS straightening and smoothing treatment. It is not a relaxer. It is not chemicals. It is actually amino acids. Okay, so it's amino acids, and we have done the first 3 steps of her treatment, and the last 2 steps is to activate our product, and we're going to activate that product through heat. Okay, so the treatment is on her hair, and now we are going to blow dry and flat iron. The STS treatment is wonderful, just to help the hair from reverting. And I wanted to use her as my model today because a couple of weeks ago, we actually blew her hair out without an STS treatment. So I just want to show you even how easily I'm going through the hair to blow dry. And we are going to use the tension blow dry method. You might see some steam, but that is just product, okay? Then we'll go through with the blow dryer. So for those of y'all that are just entering, welcome, welcome. We got this late night live popping, and this is my last client of the evening, and then my weekend officially starts. So thank y'all so much for tuning in with me. I'm Jamie with Curly Girl Coach Salon and Education Center located in North Carolina. And today we are finishing up an STS smoothing treatment. So we are at the blow dry step. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me in the chat. Hello. Hello, Frida. How's it going? Thank you so much. What part of North Carolina? I am in Greensboro, North Carolina. Where are you located? So what I did want to let y'all know is you may see steam or you may see um, any smoke, but that is just the STS treatment on the hair. Okay. So that's a great question. The STS, can y'all hear me over this blow dryer? Hi. Okay, great. So a STS treatment is by Design Essentials. It's a smoothing and straightening system. So for the STS treatment, it is amino acids. It's designed for people with naturally curly hair, and it allows you to have your blowouts last longer. It gives you humidity resistant, as well as it keeps the hair straight through sweating, all those things. It's not a chemical, so the hair still will be curly. It's still natural. It lasts about 12 weeks, so it's a smoothing system. And the reason I wanted to use the smoothing system on this particular client is because if you go back through my lives a couple of weeks ago, how many weeks was it? About 3 or 4 weeks ago. About 4 weeks ago, I did a blowout on her on live, and this was before her STS treatment. So if you go back and watch that live, from then to now, I just want you to be able to see the difference between her hair then and now with the STS straightening system. So we're super excited about this for her because she is one of those people who sweats in her hair. Her hair looks nice and healthy. Yes, it does, and it is. But she is one of those people whose hair can revert quickly. So we wanted to try the STS treatment on her so she could have more longevity with her blowouts. And then even just the straightness of her hair just from the blow dry. I'm pleased already. But the litmus test is going to be how her hair holds up over time. So I'm really interested to hear her report back. So the STS treatment is heat activated. So these blow dry and flat iron are the final two steps of the STS treatment. You might see product or white on my hand. That is just the additional product. Y'all see that from the STS treatment. We're still going to be using the tension blow dry method. If you've seen me before, most of the time the hair is already in Bantu knots. It's not today because we're coming from the STS treatment. Hi, thanks so much for tuning in. Oops, sorry. It's hot. It's blow dry, honey. I am located in Greensboro, North Carolina. You're in LA. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Peoria. Oh, what time is it here? It is 9:15 p.m. Y'all, this is my last client. My last client of the week. And then we're going to take it on to the house. Mm-hmm. What time is it where you are? So I said we're using the tension blow dry method, but I didn't say what it was. So using the tension blow dry method, we're just combing through the hair, making sure that it is free of tangles, and then we blow dry. Oh, Brazil. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in. So I see you say he bought the mane and tail rectangular flat iron with comb attachment. So I do have a flat iron with a comb attachment. There's nothing wrong with that. If it works, definitely work it. Mane and tail, I have not used it before. My favorite products are Design Essentials and Influence. So I've never used the mane and tail detangler. How many people's hair do I do in a day? That's an excellent question. And it all depends on what services I'm doing. If I have longer services like the STS treatment, like color or extensions, then of course I'll see fewer people. But if it's more of a barbershop day filled with just blowouts and things like that, then and haircuts, then I'll see more people. I actually prefer days when I don't see as many people. It allows me more connections with the people that I'm seeing. And yeah, those are my favorite days. So I would prefer to spend more time with the clients than have a back-to-back day. Oh, Galveston, Texas. You said it is a slick press from Galveston. Okay. Y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. We got Texas, Brazil, Louisiana, Los Angeles. Of course, we've got North Carolina in the house. That's me. Where else are y'all from? Jamaica, Florida, Chicago. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. What is this? You're from New York, Toronto, Scotland, Washington State. Wow. So what this is, Anaheim, ATL. Um, so what this is we are doing a Design Essentials STS treatment. It's a smoothing and straightening treatment. It just is going to help her silk press or blowouts last longer. It's going to help provide humidity resistance. So these are the final steps of the STS treatment. Is heat activated. So we're doing the blow dry and the flat iron portion. Thank you so much. Philippines, Greenville, North Carolina. Hey, neighbor. Greenville. I don't have a lot of North Carolina folks in the chat, but I appreciate y'all tuning in. So, of course, we're using the tension blow dry method, meaning we are detangling the section of hair, pulling it taut, not too tight, and then we're just going to blow dry. Thank you so much, Augusta. Wilford Academy, New York, 1984 was a good year. Thank you so much. Charlotte, neighbor. Hi, Charlotte. Thanks so much for tuning in. Hi. My hair hurts in my feet. And then we grab our dimming brush and continue blow drying. Queens, Colorado. Hi, Diana from Colorado. Cayman Islands, the Netherlands. Y'all, welcome, welcome. So the question was, do I need a clarifying shampoo? So tell me, is your hair curly or straight? Yeah, Carly, do you have curly hair or do you have straight hair? Or wavy? What kind of hair do you have? Curly hair. Middle East. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so here's the thing about clarifying shampoos. A clarifying shampoo is designed to, I hate to use this word, but designed to strip the hair of any buildup, right? So that could be chlorine from swimming season, from the summertime. That could be a lot of products, and you're just shampooing it, rinsing, and it's not getting clean, right? So sometimes, yes, you do need a clarifying shampoo to deeply cleanse the hair. Now, when you use a clarifying shampoo, thank you. Y'all, I'm real short, so my client is scooting on down for me. But when you use a clarifying shampoo, you have to follow up with a moisturizing shampoo. You have to follow up with a moisturizing shampoo. And after that, you should even follow up with a conditioning treatment. Now, do you need a clarifying shampoo every shampoo? No. Sometimes a stimulating shampoo, something with rosemary, peppermint, is going to be just fine. Okay? So I hope that helps. New Guinea. Papa New Guinea, thank you for tuning in. Her hair looks good. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah. My blow dryer just went off. Let's see what's going on. I hope I just unplugged it. Because my cords look like, my cords look like spaghetti. So we gonna unplug them all for a second. Because if my blow dryer went to the upper room, that would be bad for all of us. That wouldn't be good, now would it? Honey, I've had that happen before. Yeah, I have. There it is. We good. Delaware. Hey, Delaware. Thanks so much for tuning in. California, the upper room. I'm telling you, y'all, they laughing in the chat too. It happened. I was doing a client's hair, and as I was doing their hair, my blow dryer went kaput. And it was, luckily I was working in suites then. I was walking down the hall, seeing who could help me and let me borrow their blow dryer. So that's not fun. You need your hair to be healthy like that. Yeah, she has beautiful hair. Oh, amen. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay. Let do this last section. I'm gonna move this around so y'all can see what we're doing. Why are you using a brush? You wouldn't dare let me borrow your blow dryer. Well, that's not kind. Well, I'm so glad there was somebody there that would let me borrow their blow dryer. Another stylist. I brought it right back. Why are you using a brush? This is actually a dimming brush. It is designed for detangling and blow drying. Yep, it's designed for detangling and blow drying. Can y'all see this? Is the last section. Stop applying all that heat. That's funny. So we're going to continue to use the tension blow dry method. Detangle, that's what the dimming brush does. Detangle, and allows us, is heat resistant, so we can apply all this heat. Happy Saturday! What's going on here? So what is going on is we are doing the final 2 steps of the STS treatment, which is a strengthening treatment. It helps the hair stay straight longer and keeps humidity resistant. So, hello. Thanks so much for tuning in. Right, we haven't even brushed it, and it's already straight. That's the point. Thank you so much. I wish I was closer too. Okay, last section. It's Sunday, 1:30 a.m. here in Scotland. Can't sleep. Partner is snoring like a buffalo. That's hilarious. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. So we're using the tension blow dry method. Comb through or brush through. Make sure the hair is tangle free. Hold it taut and blow dry. Diana again. Hi, Diana. What should I do about my broken off hair? Um, so, if I had a client come to me with broken off hair, there are a couple of different things um, that I would find out. And I'm going to ask the questions right here in the chat, and you can answer them for yourself. So, is the hair broken due to chemical treatments, relaxers, colors, too much overlap with any of those? Is the hair broken, or is it shedding a lot due to deficiencies in the body? I'm located in Greensboro, North Carolina. Is it broken or shedding due to deficiencies in the body, right? Like, when was the last time you had a CBC? You don't have a perm. When was the last time all of your levels were checked? Has your vitamin D been checked? Has your iron levels been checked? What are those? Deficiencies in those areas can cause the hair to break. Also, do you take medication? Maybe in over 3 years. So maybe it could be a medication that you're taking. Do you have blood pressure medication? Do you have diabetes medication? All of those things can have to do with hair breaking or hair shedding. So those are generally my first questions, because it's very difficult to combat things internally that's happening externally. I'm sorry, it's hard to combat external with the internal, right? But even if you have those things happening, right? Even if you have diabetes, even if you have other things going on, you want to make sure the hair is staying moisturized. You want to make sure that you can do protective styling, a lot of different things. And of course, these are only speculations, right? Is that smoke? It is, but it's just from the STS treatment. Yeah, it's the steam from the STS treatment. It's still on the hair. So for Diana or anyone else that is interested in an actual consultation, I do offer virtual consultations. Of course, everything that I'm saying, it could apply or it could not apply. But scheduling a virtual consultation with me, I would be able to do a hair and scalp analysis, see what's actually going on, find out your hair history, your hair goals, and help you get on the right track. Also, there is a link in my bio for my book, The Curl Code. So the Curl Code, it really takes you from the beginning to help you figure out a healthy hair routine. So that link is in my bio for anybody who could be interested. You can do an instant download, or you can get a actual copy of the book. Isn't there a smoothing treatment for naturals that helps with a silk press? I think it's Design Essentials. That is what this is. This is the Design Essentials STS treatment. It is 100% natural. The STS treatment is not a chemical. It is amino acids. It just helps your silk press last longer, as well as it helps the hair from reverting. It lasts about 12 weeks. When she shampoos her hair, it's going to curl right back up. So that's what she's got. Well, that's what we're doing. Um, we're almost at the last step. The last step is flat iron. Okay, we're gonna trim a couple of layers in her hair, but first, let's take this wet cape off and give her a dry one. Okay, with the STS treatment, I have a lot of clients that really enjoy it, especially those who may work out, may sweat in their hair, like to wear their hair straight. So it just keeps it from reverting as quickly. But if you're someone that still likes to wear your, thank you, if you're someone that still likes to wear your hair in its curly state, you can do that too. So I know some people like the keratin treatments. I found that if you're not careful and depending on who does it, I've seen ladies walk away from keratin treatments with damage and brittle hair. I've never experienced that from an STS treatment. So, and sometimes it lasts longer than 12 weeks. Sometimes it absolutely lasts longer than 12. Let's hope hers will, but we'll see. But over time, she'll just start seeing the hair not be as straight. And then she'll know, hey, it's about that time. Get another STS or just let it go. And for those of you who may get color, you have to wait at least 2 weeks after an STS treatment to get a color treatment. You can still get highlights or any other color. So, okay, so the thing about this treatment is it's not a chemical. When you actually shampoo your hair, it is going to go back curly. Yeah, but it does not revert as quickly from sweating, from working out, all those things. So we're not ready to quite go shorter with her bob, but she said it was feeling a little heavy. So we're just gonna add some layers, and I'm point cutting into those layers just to give her a little bit more movement, and it'll transition nicely from curly to straight. Thank you so much. If y'all have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me in the comments. So yeah, my natural clients have a lot of success with the STS treatment. I mean, all hair types, as well as all types of folks with 4C hair, any type of curly hair. They really have great success with the STS treatment. It makes the hair more manageable, even when you shampoo. I don't know if folks were here while I was actually brushing through the hair. If you go back and look at the live from 4 weeks ago, the detangling process is just so much easier today. The brush was gliding through her hair, and she'll experience that same ease even when she shampoos her own hair. Her curls will pop more. So this is a really great treatment for my naturals. I do too. So I love watching transformations. Me too. Me too. But we cut her hair. Her hair was down her back. Um, when did we cut it the first time? Maybe 6 weeks ago? January. 2 months almost. 2 months, about 8 weeks ago. Her hair was down her back. She was ready for a change. And we went and did a big chop. So this is our first time trimming it since January. Start here. Come down. Okay. This is our first time trimming since January, and it's not really a trim. We're just gonna add just a tiny bit of layers so that she's able to get more versatility out of her curls. Or when she curls her hair, is what I mean. Because now, one way that you can know you need layers is when you curl your hair and the curls fall quick. I mean, you curled it today, they fall today. That's usually a good indication that I need some layers. So that is why we are giving her some. Because she does enjoy some curls, but not if they don't hold. So please, y'all, ask me any questions in the comments if you have them. I'll be happy to answer any hair-related questions. But for those of you that are just entering, I'm Jamie with Curly Girl Coach Salon and Education Center. We're located in Greensboro, North Carolina, and it's our goal and our mission to help people with naturally curly hair learn to care for their hair, as well as reach their hair goals. Oh, y'all, I unplugged everything. So please don't forget to like this live, subscribe, share it with your friends, your enemies, your neighbors. your cousins, whomever. Now I unplugged everything, so we gotta plug it back up. I need something that keeps my cords from tangling. Do y'all know what that is? Is there a product that does that? Because I have spaghetti cords over here. Because I have so many things plugged up at once. It's got to be some kind of product. But we're going to work it out. Ooh, I'm dropping something. I'm glad that's not hot. But we're about to flat iron her hair and give her some curls. So this is the final step of the STS smoothing system. So it's the smoothing and straightening system. I'm using the Paul Mitchell Neuro. Thank you so much. All right, Diana, have a good night. We're using the Paul Mitchell Neuro flat iron. It has a 30-second heat up, automatic shut off, all the things we love. I'm not a partner, but I should be. So the first thing we're going to do is pull this hair on up. And if you've seen me before, you know I got to get the edges. Because if you are natural or if you have curly hair, you know that if something is going to revert and go back curly, it is those edges first. So in order to do that, I add a wax stick. You can get strips and run the cords through them to keep them organized. That's a good idea. But does that work? Because I switch out a lot of different hot tools. So it's not like the same 5. So they switch out often. But I'm gonna add that wax stick to the edges like so. And you only want to put it on the edges because it gets way too heavy. If you put it in other places, and then we're going to go through with our baby flat iron. Head down for me. And you can just see the difference already. I'm getting tired. I am. I must admit. It's been a long day. I feel myself going down. You say what? I do. That's why I'm so glad y'all are here. Y'all gonna keep us company, ask questions. You said I need a playlist. But you know, I don't, music, I never have music in the salon. That's too much racket. I sound like an old lady. It is, it's too much racket. Turn that racket down. I never have music playing. I don't even have a hooting and hollering. All that hooting and hollering. I don't even have a TV in here.
This is true.
I don't. You don't. No, I don't. Because I value human interaction.
This is true.
Business deals are made in here. People it's things happening.
Absolutely.
In this space. We don't need the TV. Listen. All the things, breakthroughs, all the things are happening. We don't need a TV, a radio.
For sure.
And y'all see right now, I'm just going through her edges.
You said you can see a difference at?
Yes, you can. Edges laid down.
Laid?
Where we want them, laid down.
That's wild.
Oh, y'all, I wanted to tell you. Worship music changes the atmosphere of peace and contentment and encourage the soul within. I'm going to tell you, this is a place of peace in here. I promise you that. It's a place of peace in here when you walk in the door. And I agree. I agree with you. It does change the atmosphere. But I promise you, this space is prayed over, all the things. All the things. But I generally don't have any music playing in here. I don't generally have I don't have a TV in here because of the interactions that I have with my clients in this space. And I want, people have such busy lives. People have so much going on in their life. And this is a space where they are able to pour out whatever they need to and still be replenished. This is absolutely, yeah, we did. I'm talking about folks be crying and carrying on, and and healing is taking place in this space, and I'm so grateful for that. Yeah, so when you're never usually gonna hear anything in the background just because of the interactions with people that I value so much. And at peace. I know, my house is loud. It's real loud in my house. And sometimes this is the only space of peace that people get when they come in this space. So, yeah. So, y'all, with the STS treatment, it is your flat iron cannot be too hot. I think 410 is the hottest that it can be. If you are someone that is interested in an STS treatment, it is a professional product. Okay, so you would have to go to a licensed stylist, a licensed cosmetologist in order to get one. Now, she cannot shampoo her hair for 2 days, for at least 2 days.
You gotta work on it.
I know you're about to, but for 2 days, 2 days, 48 hours.
Let the people
we
know.
gotta let it marinate for 2 days, okay? And after that, she can do whatever she wants to. Whatever she wants to do. Okay. Now I am using my comb. This is a heat resistant carbon comb that we are using here. And that's just so the comb won't melt. Pretty simple. Because I've melted a few combs in my day. And we don't need that. So we're just basically taking the comb and chasing through the hair. Just like that. Now, we're not supposed to, while we're doing the STS treatment, add any additional serums. Y'all notice I did not add a heat protection serum. That is not my normal process. I usually always add a heat protection serum. But this is the STS smoothing treatment, okay? This is the activation step of the smoothing treatment. So we do not add any additional products. Hi, thanks so much for tuning in. And the flat iron, you don't flat iron over 410 degrees. Just for the activation step of the STS treatment. Now, if you need more than 410 degrees on a regular day after, then you are free to use it. But if you're flat ironing your own hair at home, it shouldn't be over 410 anyway, for real. Okay. I'm taking about 1/4 inch partings. Hit down for me a little bit. I'm taking like 1/4 of an inch partings. You can take 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 of an inch partings. But just depending on how dense the person's hair is, right? If you have more dense, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Yes. Great. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all. So I was on live a couple weeks ago and I didn't know how to put my phone on do not disturb. I know that sounds crazy. I'm not a tech. I'm not a not good. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Is that better? Okay. Great. But lagging. Yeah. Yes. Okay. But yeah, they showed me how to put my phone on do not disturb so the calls wouldn't come through. But I still have some calls that come through. What calls come through? Is it people like in your favorites or what is it? If somebody knows, let me know. Because my mama always comes through. My mama always comes through. I feel like I'm doing something. There's certain people I just got to text because they'll just keep on calling. And I'm just live trying to share with the people. Trying to share with y'all. But ask any questions that y'all have in the comments. Please, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I do go live a couple times a week. And I post every day, which I have not posted today. So it might be 11:59, but I'm going to post. So what I did want to share with y'all. Oh, thank you so much. You see that movement? It's giving, right? It's giving. It's giving. But I did want to let y'all know while we're in this live together is next week I am going to do a giveaway. I'm going to do a giveaway. So I'm super excited about that. I'll announce more information in my community tab and on some lives next week. But I'm super duper excited about that because next week is I'll be celebrating one of my personal holidays. Yes, one of my personal holidays, and I'm excited to share with you all too. Hi. I usually don't do one side and then the other, but it's just kind of easy that I don't have to walk over the camera. So that's what I'll do. I always wonder, can y'all hear my loud neighbors or the people upstairs or the people outside? It can get a little loud in here. It hit the floor. Y'all, that means it's gone. So if you've ever been to a hairstylist or gotten your hair cut or your hair done, and their comb or tool hit the floor, or their comb hit the floor, and they pick it up and put it in your hair, leave. I wouldn't stay.
Oh, we got her there.
Child. She has a lot of hair, doesn't she? It is so dense, so beautiful. She is absolutely hair goals. She's absolutely hair goals, y'all. Which is the density, is another reason we went ahead and did the STS treatment, because it was reverting, especially in a bob. You know, when you have a bob, you want to be able to wear your bob. So now I'm in the center of her head, and because her hair is so thick, we're down to about 1/8 of an inch sections. Okay. Now, would that be the case for everybody? Mm-mm. But we want to make sure that we have even heat distribution. We want to make sure that the hair doesn't have to keep going over the same pieces over and over. So we're going to take little slithers of sections. For some people, 1/8 of an inch section would be paper thin. But because her hair is very high density, it is not. It is a regular section for some people. So it's important, depending on what kind of hair you have, you make adjustments. And even on the same head, right? So you might take bigger sections at the bottom and then skinnier sections in the middle. That's what we're doing here. What's the total cost for her hairdo? So you can find all of my pricing on my website at www.curlygirlcoach.com. She received an STS treatment and a trim today. So today she was definitely looking for the body, for the movement, and I feel like it's giving that. It's definitely giving that. Because, y'all, I'm thinking about going live tomorrow. I know I usually go live doing other people's hair, but I have a photo shoot tomorrow. Like, I'm doing a photo shoot tomorrow. So, and I got to do my hair. So I didn't know if I was going to go live while I was doing it. What y'all think? I'm doing a sleek ponytail with a long braid. I think I want the braid to be like down ridiculously long, like to my ankles. Why not?
Okay.
Right? Right?
Come on. That would be cute.
Mm-hmm. And I think I'll maybe pull the braid apart and add some little jewels and things.
Love it.
So I go get my makeup done in the morning, and then I'll do my hair afterwards. But should I go live? Do y'all even want to see it?
I'll tune in.
Huh?
So I'm gonna have to tune in.
You gonna have to tune in. And I may not go live. I might just record it and just post it as a video. But I guess if I do or if I don't, stay tuned. Because you'll see it. You're going to see the transformation. They didn't say anything. To me, that means we don't want to see that. So we just gonna do it as a video. Well, we'll see how I feel moved tomorrow. You fine. We're just going to this side. Hi, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. We have finished the right side. I think the camera's flipped for y'all, so it might look like the left for you. I don't know. We finished the right side, and now we are going to the left. We are finishing up the Design Essentials STS smoothing and straightening treatment. So it's designed to help those with naturally curly hair, and her hair is natural, relaxer free, to keep your hair from reverting as fast and to provide some humidity resistance. So with the density and thickness of her hair, wearing her bob sometimes can result in her hair reverting quickly. So we wanted to try the STS treatment to see how it helped her with this. So the last step of the STS treatment is the heat activation, and that is what we are doing. Blow drying. We blow dried, and now we are flat ironing the hair to activate the STS treatment. Typically, I do add a heat protection serum, but because this is the STS treatment, we do not do that. So if you're someone that is interested in this system, you would need to find a local stylist because it is a professional product. It's something that you cannot get unless you are a licensed cosmetologist. So I've had many clients that have had success with the STS treatment. It lasts for 12 weeks. Thanks so much. It lasts for 12 weeks. And then after the 12 weeks, you are free to get another one or not at all. It's not a chemical, so it doesn't have to grow out like a relaxer. It just, you'll find that the hair doesn't have as much stay power the longer you have it. So I have absolutely done an STS treatment myself, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So I hope she has the same experience as me. But today, it was all about the body. She wanted the body, the movement, the body, yada, yada. And that's what we give her. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But especially with my giveaways next week, y'all make sure that you subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Because I'm excited. It's my birthday next week, and I wanted to give you all a gift. That's a good question. So after 12 weeks, your hair goes back being curly. So her hair is never going to stop being curly. Because the STS treatment is not a chemical, it is amino acids. When she shampoos her hair will go back curly. Okay? Now, light moisture, light humidity, her hair will stay straight longer. So after the 12 weeks, she'll start seeing her hair is not as humidity resistant. The STS treatment is great for girls who like to wear their hair straight and curly because it's not going to compromise your curls. Your hair will still be curly once you shampoo it. I hope that helps. I think that was another question I missed. Do you have white clients? I do. Yeah, I do all kinds of hair. Yep, I do all types of hair. Mainly curly hair though. Mainly curly hair. If you can tell from my name. All right, let's get to this side. Y'all are hanging on in there with us tonight, and we so appreciate you. We so appreciate you.
It's good to have the company.
Yes, it
I'm
is.
sleepy too.
You
I'm
sleepy
not
too?
even working.
Yeah, girl, listen. I've been in here. And I got to get myself ready for this photo shoot tomorrow. Let's go right here. Okay, cool. Can y'all see? I hope so. I got to transform. That is so funny. You know you're good at selling a service when you got someone with the straightest hair possible thinking, ooh, I want that. Her hair looks amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That is funny.
Oh.
So you would definitely not get the benefits of the STS treatment, but I sure appreciate you. But she definitely, like, y'all, the body, the movement, her hair is herring. It is. It's doing what it was designed to do. And I love that. But I'm really more even excited than today. I'm interested in seeing in her reporting back. Thank you so much. I'm interested in her reporting back on the ease that it gives her when doing her hair, when she's not with me. So that's the thing. Like, I talk about the education piece in here because she spends more time with her own hair than I do, right? She sees me every however many weeks. So this treatment is really going to allow her the flexibility that she's looking for, the stay power that she's looking for, and I'm so excited about that for her. I'm so excited about that for her. Y'all don't forget to subscribe while you're here. Don't forget to like, double tap that screen for me. Because this is my last client before the weekend. Y'all, my weekend starts. Can she wash her hair normally? Yes and no. So she will have to wait 48 hours to shampoo. Okay? She's going to have to wait at least 48 hours to shampoo. After that, she's going to need to use a sulfate-free shampoo. Other than that, yep, everything like normal. Now, what happens if you don't use a sulfate-free shampoo? The treatment is just not going to last as long. That's all. Yes, me too. Me too. And I'm telling you, I have some clients, they just come in for the STS. They come in for their STS every 12 weeks so that the detangling process, the shampooing process is easier for them. And then I see them in 12 more weeks. So, but of course, you can still come in a regular time. It's all right. It's just talking to the people. Y'all, look how pretty. So y'all know we winding it on up. We winding it down. So any questions that you have, now is the time. Now is the time to ask the questions, because we've got one more side to curl, and then we're going to get a little bit of comb out action, and then my weekend is going to start. Really, I'm just going to go home and put my feet up, but oh, how pretty. I hope y'all can see that. I love the shine on her hair. It's beautiful. I agree. Thank you so much. Let me turn you on around. Let's move this around so y'all can see what's happening. This is the last section. For those of you who are just joining, I'm Jamie with Curly Girl Coach Salon and Education Center, where it's our goal and mission to help people with naturally curly hair learn to care for their hair and reach their hair goals. This particular client today, we are finishing up an STS smoothing treatment. It helps her hair to stay straight longer and to keep from reverting. Y'all, please double tap that screen for me. Like this live. Subscribe. I do post every day. I haven't posted today yet, but I will. And I go live a couple times a week. Next week, I am dropping some giveaways, so I'm super excited about that. Yes, it is giving my body. Thank you so much. That was the goal. That's what she wanted. She said she wanted the body yaddy yaddy, and we're giving it. So shiny. The STS treatment, it really does. It does what it came to do. It just does. And I love that for her. I also do have some free resources in my bio. All of the products that you see me use on live, on my reels, shorts, all the things, they can be found on my website at curlygirlcoach.com. And also, if you are a curly hair or you're just looking for a hair routine, you can also grab a copy of my book. The link is in my bio. You can grab a hard copy or instant download. So we're getting to my favorite part. I know it sounds interesting, but I love a comb out. Like, you spend the time doing the curls, doing the flip, doing the whatever, but the comb out is the part that's just like, oh, it all means something. Where you can see what it's doing. I love a good comb out. And we're going to do that together. Some people are like, no, don't comb it. They want to see it as is. How hot is the straightener? 410. Because this is the final step of the STS. So the flat iron should not be, it should be at 410. And I was telling folks earlier, really, if you're doing your own hair, it doesn't really need to be hotter than 410. Oh, Jamie. I'm Jamie too. But I'm Jaime. You have another I. I'm sure people always spell your name wrong because they always spell my name wrong. You really can, right? You can see the movement with the comb out. Like that's the part. That's the part. Like when people say stiff wear, if that comb out, if that comb out isn't doing it, that's how you know that hair stiff. But this one won't be. Beautiful name. Yes, you too. My twin online. And my maiden name, I'm a Jamie H too. Well, I was anyway. Until my husband changed my name with the state. Any tips for keeping, so nice to meet you too, Jamie. Any tips for keeping the body if you wrap your hair? Okay, yes. Wrapping your hair is gonna make the hair flatter, period. If you want to see more body, pin curl it, add flexi rods, things like that. The more you wrap your hair, the straighter it's gonna be. So I hope that helps. Is the STS treatment healthier than a Brazilian blowout? STS treatment is amino acids. Okay, so it's not chemicals, and it's only gonna last 12 weeks. She's gonna be able to keep her curls. Her hair is not permanently straight. When she shampoos it, she can wear her hair curly. I've never had a client experience breakage or some craziness with an STS treatment. It is healthy for all hair types. So, yeah, STS treatment is my go-to for the girls or the folks that want to keep their hair straight longer, right? Through humidity. We're in the South. We're in North Carolina. We're in the South here, so it gets real humid, and the weather can be unpredictable. Last week it was 80 degrees, and then it was 30 degrees. So through all of the things, the STS treatment lasts and helps the hair last. And especially for my ladies who might be going through the change and might have some internal heat happening too. So I hope that helps. Y'all, this is the last little piece. So we're gonna go get this comb. So you remember I told y'all we're using the STS treatment, meaning, I'm gonna turn you to the front. STS treatment, meaning I wasn't adding any additional like serum or anything like that. Because we have gone through and flat ironed all of her hair, we have completely activated the product. So we're gonna give it a little spray, a shine spray. Where's my comb? Is it right here? I grabbed the comb. That's what I want. So we're gonna give her, what part of North Carolina? I'm in Greensboro. This is S3 spray. It silkens, softens, and gives you a little UV protection and a little shine. So it's one of my faves. We're just gonna give the hair a nice little spray. And then let's comb this. hope y'all see what I see, because it's just flawless. So I'm gonna wrap it on up. The shine is gorgeous. I could even see when you were when you were blow drying, like you could see that shine even through the blow dry, and I love that. Like the STS treatment really delivers. Y'all, I didn't y'all saw me. I didn't use any serums. The only shine spray that I used was right here at the end. Her hair lays so beautifully. Thank you so much. Can you give it a little shake for the people? Y'all, look. It's moving. She's giving, right? So as I wrap up, I want to let you know I'm Jamie from Curly Girl Coach Salon and Education Center in Greensboro, North Carolina. Please like, subscribe. I do post every single day, and I go live a couple times a week. So I do have some giveaways next week. It's my birthday, so I will be sharing with you all. So make sure you hit that notification bell. I'm so excited for the things that we have in store coming up. Our mission here is to help people with naturally curly hair maintain healthy hair and to reach their hair goals. So if that is you, you have found the right place. So you can find a copy of my book in my bio, as well as some free resources. All the products that I've used are at curlygirlcoach.com. Y'all, I hope you have an amazing weekend, because mine is about to start as soon as I get off this live. So have an amazing weekend, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.